Can anyone hear that noise?
Wilson.
Yo, what's that noise? Can anyone hear that noise?
Wilson.
What's that?
Wilson. Wilson.
Hello and welcome to the Championship Transfer Update for today. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, but there's a lot of transfer news going around. Just 2 weeks to go until the start of the season. A lot of ins and outs, so let's take a look through them, shall we? Before we get into it, I just want to say a big shout out to our sponsors over at OneFootball. It is an amazing app. The link is down in the description. If you haven't downloaded it already, make sure you do. They've got everything you need for the start of the new season. Transfer updates, news, fixtures, live scores, the biggest updates straight to your home screen. They support the channel, so go and support them. And not only that, they've got a brand new design. You need to go and check it out. It's absolutely picturesque. It's beautiful. I love it. So yes, go and check them out. Link down in the description. Go and download it now. Let me know you have in the comments below. I'm going to set a like target of 300 likes today. If you hit this, it just means you actually like the style of video, and I'll be more likely to make more transfer news updates if that's what you want to see. Also, let me know down in the comments who you want your team to sign, whether it's a position that you really need strengthening or just a player that you really fancy joining your club. But without further ado, let's get into today's transfer news. So first of all, I'm going to start off with my team, and Lukas Jutkiewicz looks like he could be on his way to Nottingham Forest. Yes, Forest are plotting a raid for Blues striker Lukas Jutkiewicz. In his last 2 seasons, he's got 29 goals and 13 assists, and in my opinion, he's the best header of a ball in the league. One of my favourite goals from Duke was against Forest. A beautiful thing. It would be sad to see him go, but personally, I have to question whether he truly is in Karanka's plans. He plays better in a 2 up top, and we know Karanka likes to play a 4-2-3-1, so I question whether he will actually feature a lot in this side, and it would be very, very sad to see him go, but you know what, I wish him all the best if he does. I just hope we can get a good fee for him, because he is one of the, if not the best target man in the league. I've said it. Next up, we're going to be moving on to Brentford. Brentford love to bring in players on the cheap, sell them for a lot of money, and that looks like it's going to be happening again, with Arsenal keen to sign Benrahma for £25 million. Yes, they're said to be willing to meet the £25 million asking price for him, whilst also chasing goalkeeper David Raya, according to 90 Minutes. Of course, this is a bit of a dent to Brentford, who are looking to get promoted next season. They came so close last season, but this is their policy. They're used to this. This is what they do, and it's what makes them such a financially stable football club. I'm sure they've got someone else ready to step in to take his place. But Brentford fans, are you happy with this? Surely it's a sad sight, because if he got promoted, surely he would have stayed. But maybe it is his time to move to the Premier League. He was an amazing player last season. My question is, who will replace him? Next, it's more news for Nottingham Forest, but on the outgoings, as Matty looks to move to Aston Villa. We all know Villa love splashing the cash, and now they're signing him. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yes, Villa are set to sign Matty from Forest. A 10 mil deal was turned down this weekend, but Villa are looking to get their man with an improved offer with a little bit more cash. I actually need to go. I swear to God, I need to go. The 23-year-old who scored 3 and assisted 5 last season can play as a winger and a fullback. Now, Birmingham City did sign a keeper already this transfer window, but they're after another one. We just want another keeper. Lee Camp's gone, and it takes 2 keepers to replace him. We all know that. They're looking at signing Neil Etheridge from Cardiff, a quality keeper who I personally would be very happy taking the #1 spot at Blues. He's a quality keeper at this level and exactly what we need. So Alan Nixon claims that we're currently in the negotiation stages and is not sure if anything is agreed just yet. But if anything, this shows our intentions, that we've signed a goalkeeper who looks solid against Spurs, but we're after another one, and it fills me with confidence. Hopefully, we can get looking for a striker as well, or 2 or 3. If we can't get him, we do have another option, and that is Dylan Phillips. The 25-year-old goalkeeper is being looked at by Middlesbrough and Birmingham City, but the asking price is a bit of a stumbling block at the minute, apparently. But yeah, hopefully it's Neil Etheridge for me. I think I'll be happy with either of them, to be fair. Both pretty solid. Can anyone hear that noise?
Wilson.
Yo, what's that noise? Can anyone hear that noise?
Wilson.
What's that?
Wilson. Wilson.
Yeah, so Tottenham Hotspur are after Callum Wilson from Bournemouth. Not Wilson, Jim's dog. Wilson wants 75k a week, and Spurs are willing to meet this, but they still need to agree a fee with Bournemouth. Again, this is the case for a lot of the clubs going down. They're going to have to sell their better players. The wages are just unsustainable at this level. And obviously, Premier League teams are going to look at it and think they can get a fairly good deal with the team being relegated. Speaking of relegated teams having to sell their better players, Ismilla Sarr is looking like he could be on his way to Liverpool. Yes, Klopp is ready to move with a £40 million approach, which Watford Brentford should be likely to accept, you'd think. It said that he's going to be preferred over Adama Traore by Klopp because Adama would want an immediate starting role. Now, Swansea City are still after Ryan Brewster from Liverpool. The young striker scored 10 goals in 20 appearances for Swansea last season, but the question is he ready for Premier League football? Liverpool seem to think he is, a lot of Premier League teams seem to think he is, but will he do a full season in the Championship? That is the question. So the Wales Online said, Steve Cooper faces a battle with at least 8 Premier League clubs to land Ryan Brewster for the coming season as he looks to bring in reinforcements. Liverpool have been contacted by Newcastle, Burnley, Brighton, Crystal Palace and newly promoted Fulham all about the availability of Ryan Brewster. The question is, who will he go to? I don't think Swansea have much of a chance with him. The only question is, how much football will he get at those Premier League sides? Is he ready yet for that level, or does he need a little bit more time? Now, if it was me, I would probably say let him play in the Championship for another season. It's not going to hurt him at all. It's much better to do that and get a year of full experience than go straight into the Premier League. We know it takes a while to establish yourself. Look at Che Adams at Southampton. He did have a good 2 seasons of good football in the Championship first, so I would actually advise that he move to Swansea. That's it. Let me know down in the comments, how much football do you think he would get in the Premier League? Do you think he's ready for that level? And who would be the best team to sign him in terms of giving him a starting spot and giving him regular football? There are also a number of Premier League clubs interested in Oxford United's Rob Dickie. However, it seems like he could be on his way to QPR, again, for more football. The 24-year-old centre-back has developed a lot at Oxford, and the likes of Newcastle and Leeds are keeping an eye on him. Current teammate and former QPR player Jamie Mackie says that this would be the right choice for his development, and I have to agree. For exactly the same reasons as Ryan Brewster, but probably more so, a good season in the Championship at a slightly higher level would do him a world of good, and then see where he can go from there. And finally, Aston Villa have been linked with Ollie Watkins, as well as a number of other Premier League clubs. You know, there's no surprise that Dean Smith would want to go for a former player here. I mean, look how good Hutter turned out for him, so fair play. Ollie Watkins was left out of another pre-season game as they took on West Ham without him in their 2-1 defeat at the London Stadium. However, you've got Sheffield United, Fulham and Crystal Palace all also after him, but Villa seems to be the preferred destination for Ollie Watkins as he wants to link up with Dean Smith. But that's it from me today, just a quick update, guys. Have I missed anything? I bet something's happened by the time I've actually edited and uploaded this, but that's the way that YouTube goes, so don't shoot me if that has happened. Do you want to see more transfer updates across the transfer window? If you do, let me know down in the comments, and let me know by dropping a like on this video. Remember guys, if you are new, do hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you are informed of when I upload. Without the notification bell, it's hard to actually tell, like YouTube just doesn't let you know a lot of the time, so that really does help if you want to watch the videos. Also remember to download the OneFootball app, link down in the description. That would really support me and the channel, and it's an amazing app, so go and do it. But that's it from me guys, I'll see you in the next one.